Vatos, thanks again for tuning into yet another video. We are test riding the Breakout 2024 chromed out. This is your custom chopper, raked out front end, 117. That's right, 117. Man, that feels aggressive. Let's go ahead, put it in the on position. I like the colors, everything about it. I mean, from what they did last year, a lot of changes. They brought it back, and I'm a fan of the new changes that they went ahead and did. So I'm gonna wait so we could admire the Roguelite ST. Man, that thing is absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and get going. Agile bike, forward controls, always feels funny. It always feels funny. Man, that ST is beautiful. Look at that. Everything about it, man. It's a good looking bike. That new fairing's starting to grow on me. Anyways, Breakout 2024. What's new? What has changed? Nothing has changed from last year. It's still the same great bike from 2020. Oh, so maybe we could go on the freeway. I didn't think we were supposed to get on the highway, but he's getting on there, so I'm gonna do it too. No one's guiding us, so man, so where are we gonna get off? Anyways, 2024 Breakout. They haven't done a lot of changes. Still the same great bike. You have a massive front wheel, 21-inch. You have the raked out front end. I believe it's 34 degrees. I believe it's 34 degrees. Let's see where we're going. Oh, I thought we were supposed to go over there. I think we're supposed to go on San Carlos? West San Carlos Steering Creek? I'm not entirely sure where we're going. I should have stuck to the routes. Man, I am now. I think we're getting off on San Carlos. So we should be able to figure this out. Anyways, well, at least we got it out on the freeway for a little bit. And hopefully, yeah, San Carlos Street, right up ahead. We gotta turn right. So we got a little bit of highway in there. This isn't the best route to test ride these bikes out here. I really like the one in Lathrop. It has a better route, a little bit, back road, some rugged. Oh, is my rear end going out on me? Huh. All right, so we're coming down here. You're really stretched out on this bike with the forward controls. So let's talk about the bike. 117 powertrain. You have a massive, I believe, 240 rear wheel. That's what I've been, it's just saying in my other video. That's what I've been just mentioning in my other video, how on the sheet, on the specs, on the specs, it's not it's not an impressive bike, but once you get on it and you feel how it's actually pretty agile. It's light, like I said. It's got the 117, so it's got the same powertrain as the new 2024 touring models. But it doesn't weigh. It doesn't weigh as much. All right, you're looking at 200 pounds less than the touring models. So it's going to perform, a lot better. It's going to be more responsive because it doesn't have all that extra weight of a frame-mounted fairing, of the saddlebags. Man, I can't even see what's behind me. You don't have all that weight from all of that. So like I said, it's the chopper look to it. Raked out front end, massive front wheel, massive rear wheel, 117, the chrome, the fit and finish, everything. I'm surprised that Harley didn't go ahead and add chrome hand controls, because everything's chromed out. You have the risers, the top clamp, the bars, and they're also beefy too. I believe they're like 1 1/8 inches or 1 1/4 inches. There might be an 1.25 inch bar. You know, drag bar, of course, so you're really hunched over the fuel tank. You know, it's just everything about it. And like I said, the rider positioning, like I said, it's got forward controls, so you have this aggressive this aggressive crazy triangle. You know, it's just a lot of things are working for it. Okay, I believe it's a good overall bike. I wasn't a big fan of it, you know, early on because of the smaller fuel tank, but like I mentioned in the street ball video, where you kind of you know, it just like I said, it really depends on your age. I believe if you're a little bit up there on age, then not having the wind protection, you will find yourself wanting to take a couple extra breaks. So a 3.5 gallon tank on this style of bike, I believe it's pretty good. All right, because like I said, you would welcome the breaks, the fuel station stops, the gas stops. But I like what they did with the 5 gallon tank. In my opinion, I think it looks better than having the smaller tank. In my opinion, that's just me though. But they also went ahead and they added the Lowrider S dash cover as well. And you can see it's also chrome. It's really neat. 1903 Breakout 2024. I really like the color. Not a fan of the tag badging, but it looks like they added a little bit of an emblem on the fuel tank now. So it's got Harley Davidson. It's got a Harley Davidson emblem, and it's got the paint that we know from last year, the same tank badging. So they changed the tank badging a little bit. They changed it a little bit, but just like I said, the overall styling, it's fantastic. And I always mentioned the potential that you could get out of these bikes. There's a lot of potential left on these bikes. Stage 1, stage 2. Like I mentioned, my 114 horsepower at the wheel and 127 foot-pounds of torque at the wheel. At the wheel numbers, guys. All right, what you see when you see the manufacturers advertise these numbers, it's not at the wheel. That's just, you know, performance overall. So, you know, 114 stage 2 at the wheel, it is a big difference between you know, the OEM performance, the stock from the factory, and that stage 2. Man, this thing really, it takes off. All right, and I've always been a fan of how it grips that rear wheel. I've always mentioned that the Fat Boy and the Breakout, they always feel a little tad more responsive, and it could be because of that 240 rear wheel. All right, you have more rubber on the road, so it's probably gripping a little bit more, and it gives you that you know, that drag feel, that takeoff, you know, and it doesn't have a sport mode or any type of riding mode. So this thing with the throttle tuner would be fantastic. But anyways, can we find neutral real quick? Oh, light is green, so let's go ahead and take off. That's another thing that I mentioned in my other videos, that I really miss the left, the fake fuel gas cap on the left side of the tank. I don't know, just me. You guys can let me know in the comments. I know some of you guys mentioned that you guys like this one. I just like things symmetrical. I like being able to see both of the fuel caps, even though the left one isn't, you know, it doesn't do anything anymore. But you know, it's a blast demoing these bikes. Free gas, you get to test ride new bikes, you get to look at pretty bikes, and of course, I mean, there's everybody's here, you know, doing the same thing. Everybody wants to test ride the CVO ST. I'm gonna eventually get on it, but I just don't know when. I'm gonna keep on test riding bikes until I can finally get on one. But yeah, short little ride, 2024 demo, Breakout. You know, overall performance, the feel of it. I'm a huge fan of the Breakout 2024, 2023. So Harley did some pretty good stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and find neutral. Should be easy, no? Nope. Let's go ahead and turn it off and then find neutral. Yes.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, it's because it's on. Let's see. Is it on neutral? I don't know. I can't. Good. Can't find neutral. All right. There it is, guys. Breakout. How do you like it? That color's nice.
So this is a fat bob?
No, this is the Breakout.
Oh, it's a
117.
Breakout.
Yeah, it's got that fat 240 rear wheel, and then it's got a 34 rig on the front.
Handle pretty good.
Yeah, it does, surprisingly, and then it's got a 21-inch front wheel. It's massive. So it's and it's got the forward controls too. So you're kind of like this with the drag bars. It's crazy. It's nuts.
Cool. Which one are you riding next?
I want to take the CVOST, but it looks like somebody has it.
Check that one out. The burgundy one?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It had tons of power, but the front end was a little bit soft.
Oh, okay.
It was a really great ride. It's a good cruiser.
It's a good cruiser.
That's what it is.
Well, I mean, the CVO's what, 46,000? It should have.
That like $48,000.
I think it's $48,000. This one's, I think this was 21,000.
That's not a bad deal for 21.
No.
Yeah, watch this guy over here. Hey, have a
Okay.
good day.
All right, you too. All right, so you guys can see the heads are chromed. You have the primary cover chrome as well. It's got a lot of chrome finish. Man, overall, the fender struts are also chrome. Side covers chrome, everything. I really like the seat on this too as well. It's really wide. But you guys stay tuned for more demos. Get out there and ride.